while some people were getting tired, I was still comfortable and I was ready to play. I was very used to this pressure. We were waiting to film, we were waiting for it to get late. Some people struggle with sleeping in uncomfortable situations, and I was huddled up, hoodie over my eyes, snoozing away. Jack in the Box.
Taco Bell.
McDonald's.
Whataburger.
You're thinking about this much too hard.
Okay.
Much harder than
Well, you
I
said,
am.
okay. Hey y'all, welcome to another episode of Behind the Beast, where we get to know the contestants on Beast Game Season 2, Strong vs. Smart.
My name is Sydney. I am number 83 on the SMART team, and I am currently a daycare teacher.
Throughout your life, you've worn a lot of titles, from a Marine to a helicopter mechanic to a mom, and now a Beast Games contestant. So which of these defines you most as a person you are now?
Mm-hmm. Today, I think what has had the most impact on my life is the Marine Corps and my experience in the Marine Corps. I was active duty for 5 years.
Nice.
So they teach you a lot, and going in when you're 18 and you're developing, becoming an adult, a lot of those things are just instilled in me now.
So now, as you mentioned, you served in the Marine Corps, which is arguably one of the hardest environments in the world. So how do you feel like that preparation prepared you or possibly misprepared you for being on Beast Games?
Mm-hmm. I think that my experience in the military made me extremely prepared for some of the things that I went through in Beast Games. There were times where we were waiting to film, we were waiting for it to get late, which some people struggled with the time. I've done 24-hour duties. Some people struggle with sleeping in uncomfortable situations, and I was huddled up, hoodie over my eyes, snoozing away. So I think that while some people were getting tired and some people were feeling uncomfortable, I was still comfortable and I was ready to play.
And you just embraced all the uncomfortable moments, basically.
Yeah, I embraced the suck.
So now, both the military and working as a mechanic are usually male-dominated spaces. So what drove you to actually pursue those opportunities yourself?
Yeah, so when I first became interested in the military, I was not great at high school. I graduated with a 1.7, and I didn't feel like college was the right choice for me at the time. So I went with the best branch first. That's who I talked to, the Marine Corps, and I stuck with it. And I told them that I was looking for a job where I would be on my feet. I did not want a desk job. So initially, I actually wanted to do combat camera, and the day that I was going to sign the contract, it was gone.
Oh.
So we had to figure something else out. So I signed an open 6,000 contract, which is an open aircraft maintenance contract. And the way that it works is you go to boot camp and then they assign you a random shop. So
Sure.
I ended up with the airframe shop. And then from there, however well you do there, you get to pick your aircraft based on how you scored.
Nice.
So then I picked skids, which is helicopters.
Cool. So like what specifically about helicopters like drew you to them compared to the other aircrafts that you saw?
I think it's kind of just the hype surrounding them.
Okay.
Everyone wants helicopters.
Gotcha.
When they enter like the aircraft field of the Marine Corps. So I just picked what everyone else wanted since I got first dibs.
Working as a helicopter mechanic takes a lot of precision under pressure. And on the show, you kind of had a lot of those moments as well, where you had to do things under cameras watching you and intense time pressures. So how do you think those things prepared you for Beast Games?
I think that my job specifically prepared me perfectly for Beast Games. There's a lot of pressure, and they instill a lot of responsibility in us, because when you're working on a Humvee or a car, if it breaks down, it sucks, but someone's going to come save you, and they're just going to tow the vehicle back. But when you're working on helicopters, if it makes it up into the sky and something goes wrong, it's falling straight down and lives could be lost. So I think that the cameras and the time constraints, I was very used to this pressure, especially the flight schedule is so rigid that sometimes we need to do a job perfectly in a set amount of time. So I was ready.
So now the Marine Corps, one of their popular phrases is embracing the suck. So can you talk about what that mindset actually is? And can you talk about embracing the suck on Beast Games?
Yeah, I think embracing the suck really just means kind of coming together and realizing that your situation isn't unique. And even though it sucks, like it's sucking together and we're all in it together. So I think it's just remaining positive when things are getting tough. And personally, my experience, I feel like it really did start getting to some people. It was hard for them to film at night, and it was hard being away from their families. Whereas I felt like I was in an extremely cool experience. I mean, only 200 of us got to be there. So no matter what it took, I was just finding the positive sides of it and locking in to play and stay there.
Hey y'all, so one thing that Sydney loves is board games. So we decided to do a little board game segment of a variety of different games. So I think we start off with a classic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
I get to go first, right?
Sure.
All right, let's do it. You ready?
Let's do it, okay. Hey, classic move, right in the middle. Mm-hmm. Can't go wrong with that. I'm gonna copy. Oh. That's gonna unfortunately be in the video. Okay. So what's your strategy? Whatever you're playing.
I can't tell you my strategy. Honestly, I don't have a set strategy per se, but I try to think about my moves very thoroughly what I do, what will that lead to?
Yeah.
I play the, really think about the end game here.
Yeah. Oh, hi. This is Winnie.
Winnie's joined.
Winnie's part of the family. The one issue with the board games is we're really focused in. And if we try to be too influencery, then we're going to mess up, definitely. I don't know what you're planning, but I think that's hopefully going to block whatever the plan was.
You're thinking about this much too hard.
Okay.
Much harder than I am.
Okay, Sydney said she was good at this game, so I feel like I have to lock it in.
Again, haven't played against anybody on the smart team from Beast Games, so I'm used to playing with the average Joe.
Oh, okay. Man, there's probably some tryhard out there watching this video. It's like, dang, these guys have no idea what they're doing.
Yeah.
We don't. That is the key.
This is true.
We are struggling. I did see that one.
You did.
They're not getting away with that. Oh, there's nothing else.
Malfunction!
Breaks the board. So I see what you're putting down in the future. Mm-hmm. So I can't do that now. Mm-hmm. Why not?
I won, baby.
Oh my gosh, I did not see that.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
Hey, y'all.
Welcome to Tapple.
ASMR Tapple. Hey, y'all. Oh,
we're not going to be able to compose ourselves during this
I think that'd be funny. Category is chained restaurants, including fast food.
Okay, I'll start.
Cool.
Applebee's.
Loves.
Is that a gas station?
Luby's.
Whoa. Chick-fil-A.
Panda Express.
Starbucks? Does Starbucks count?
Yeah. Hooligans.
Jack in the Box.
Taco Bell.
McDonald's.
Whataburger.
KFC.
Dang it. Okay. Red Robin.
Baskin Robbins.
Nice. Freddy's.
Olive Garden.
Dang it. Okay. Domino's.
Not much left here.
That was a good round, though. Good round.
George Webb's.
Nice.
You always think of something right after the timer goes off.
I don't even know what a George Webb's is.
Really?
Yeah, what is that?
It's like a sit-down, cheap, breakfast place.
Oh, cool. Okay.
The category is reasons people would call into work. Truth or lie?
Oh, me. Okay. Sick.
Puking.
A tank fired a missile at my car.
Yeah.
You would.
Lost.
Frozen windshield.
Bat in your house.
Jaguar attacked my mom.
Accident.
A kite got stuck in my engine and it can't start.
Robbery.
Operation Mincemeat took place in the car, and the dead person that was thrown through the airplane actually ended up in my car. I got cocky.
That's what you
I
get.
got cocky, okay. The final category is pizza toppings.
All right. Sausage.
It should not be that hard on the first one. Tomatoes.
Pepperoni.
Cheese.
Onion.
Red pepper.
Apples. Fruit pizza exists.
Jelly. Marmalade pizza.
Bacon.
I said jelly, but actually marmalade pizza.
You little cheater. Eggs.
Fish.
Hot sauce.
Nice. Worcestershire sauce. I don't know how to pronounce it.
I should have said goat cheese.
Oh, that would have been
See,
good.
again.
Right after.
Right
So-
after the
okay.
timer goes off every single time.
So now you're also a mother, and so whenever you were deciding to go on Beast Games, you had to realize the emotional toll of being away from your kids for a while. So what conversations do you have to have with your family and your kids before actually going on the show?
Yeah. Of course, when I first considered applying on going on the show, I made sure my husband was okay with it. And of course, he was like, yeah, I want you to do your own thing.
Yeah.
So when I got the initial email, I locked in with him and I said, this is your one chance to tell me it's not okay. And he was all for it.
Yeah.
And when it came to talking about it with my kids, I felt like the best way to go about it was to show them season 1
Nice.
and say, do you want to see mommy on there? I think it would be pretty cool. And of course they were like, yeah, that would be so cool. And when it came to dropping me off at the airport, obviously things got a little more emotional then, actually saying goodbye. But, something we say at daycare is grown-ups come back. So I told them, mommy's going to come back before you even know it, and you're going to get time to bond with your dad, and I'll be back before you know it.
That's great, yeah.
Yeah. When we were filming,
Mhm.
it was so nice. Not like nice, right? But like so good to watch Jimmy fuck up his lines over and over again. Because it's not nice that you could tell he was getting a little frustrated, but oh my gosh, he's human.
Yeah.
He doesn't get it
It's
on
not
the
perfect,
first take.
yeah.
Yeah.
So now, what do you wish your kids take away from watching you be on Beast Games beyond just the challenges themselves?
Well, let's hope that I end up on screen, because unfortunately I got eliminated on episode 1 during the first challenge. But either way, they'll know that I was there. And what I want them to take away is that it's okay to take time for yourself. Doesn't really make sense to them as kids right now, but as they become older,
Sure.
Being a mom is hard work, and I deserve some of the time to myself.
Yeah.
And I think as I imagined myself going on the show, I was really worried about how I would appear to others and the way that I would present myself. And when I got there, I realized the most important thing was just being myself and embracing who I really am and how I naturally present myself. So I hope that they can see me acting natural and appreciate who I am and feel like they want to do that one day too.
And I do think that eventually, even if you're not yourself, people catch on to that fakeness. So I think that is the best strategy, because you got onto the show for a reason,
Right.
and that reason is for being you. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So now, do you hope to go on to any other shows in the future by any chance that you've already been on this one?
Yes, I would love to go on Survivor. I
Nice.
think I would do really well in all aspects that it takes to become a sole survivor. And the Traitors.
Oh, okay.
Those are on my list.
So why do you think that you would be good for those shows in particular?
I think that Survivor, it takes a little bit of everything. You need to be physically fit, but not too fit, because then they boot you off.
Yeah.
You need to be social, but not too social, because then they vote you off.
Yeah.
And honestly, I am someone you either love or you hate.
Sure.
Not everyone's going to love me,
Yeah.
but that's good for my game.
Yeah.
And you need to be mentally tough. You're sleeping on the ground.
Mm-hmm.
You are sleeping outside. I mean, it's a harsh environment, and I feel like I've already experienced parts of that. So.
And then Traitors, how about that? Like, is it more, are you good at like, kind of like, I know you like board games and playing different types of games. So do you think you'd be good at that, like, deception if you were chosen as one of the Traitors?
I think not necessarily. I haven't thought about becoming a traitor, but I think that I'm very good at watching people.
Okay.
And catching on to, you said this one thing, and then the next time you told me it was a little off.
Sure, yeah.
And I'm noticing your body language, but I feel like I can do it in a very sly way where you're not going to catch on to me watching you.
So kind of like act a little bit dumber than you actually are.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So now, would you say that you miss more of the structure and the camaraderie of being in the military, or do you kind of enjoy the freedom and unpredictability of being in just everyday life, civilian life?
Mm-hmm. That's actually a really good question, because when I was in, I was like, I'm out of here. I'm not going to miss it. I'm never going to think about it again.
Yeah.
And I would say even just a year after getting out, I totally miss the camaraderie.
Really?
Like, it's completely unique. I think even when you work somewhere that has a great team, there's just nothing like working with people that you would potentially give your life for.
100%, yeah. So now, you were actually one of the earlier connections that I made on the show. We met at check-in, and unfortunately, you were eliminated in the block challenge, as you mentioned. So can you walk us through what happened that day and eventually the outcome?
We got up on the platform and we had to rip off our towel on top of our blocks. And I don't know what you were thinking, but I wasn't expecting a memory challenge at all. So that was a bit shocking. And then as time went on and it got more difficult, they revealed that 80 of us-ish didn't make it. And right before that, a teammate nearby, we were the only ones with correct towers. And we were celebrating and we were counting. We were like looking down the rows, counting. We were like, there is no way, like the game's over. And his platform lit up green and mine lit up red.
Dang, yeah.
And
that was Nikhil, right?
Yes, it was
Shout
Nikhil.
out Nikhil.
And, my fingers were crossed that they were going to say, actually, if your tower's right, you're going. And they didn't do that, unfortunately. And there was a longer period of time in between filming that challenge and moving forward because they wanted to review the footage. A couple extra people got added in. Good for them. It should have been me. And, after that, most people were working together in little teams. And the person that I worked with happened to mess up her half.
Yeah.
And I tried to fix it, and by the time I had realized I didn't make the correct fix, my time was up.
And that was unfortunate because, looking back, I saw that entire row, and just sometimes it does kind of sink whenever one person can determine that. So do you feel like you wish you would have worked by yourself at this point, or maybe other strategies that you thought of?
I wouldn't say that I wish I would have worked by myself. I think most people that made it through that challenge had to really trust and work together with the people that they were surrounded by. So it was kind of just luck of the draw.
All right, so now we're going to play Grass is Greener. This is basically a game where we want to create the best lawn. Sydney has destroyed me twice on this game when we played off camera, so I'm nervous. But we have our HOA friend here, Peter. Peter loves equipment that is in your garage, and we get 1 extra point by the end of the game. He also likes the ornamental shopping cart, so if we have that on our field. We have 5 cards to start. We can have 7 cards total in our deck, and the game ends whenever somebody has 9 either improvements or impairments on their field total.
3 on each plot, or we've gone through all the cards, which
Yes.
is very unlikely.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. The main reason I wanted that is because that's a very good card.
If you can get the other half.
If we can get the other half. So I'll
So
do
wait, what's the
1.
penalty if you don't
Nothing.
finish your turn within 30 seconds?
Game over. And is it all 3 cards?
Yeah, go!
Oh, I didn't realize it was all 3 cards. Okay,
Go! You
1,
only
2.
have 10 seconds!
Okay, 3.
1,
Nice.
2,
That's a good card.
3.
Dang it. Okay. Reset.
Go.
That removes a mole. Okay. 1, 2. Grab a card. 3. Cool.
Okay, I feel like in between I can figure out what the
Sure.
card said. Varmints cannot be played on you. Okay, all right. Okay, go. We will do 1, 2, 3.
Cool. And then
We're just racking up
I'll
30
do
second timers.
1, 2, 3.
All right.
We should do stopwatch. That's a lot more obvious.
Okay.
Go.
I'm gonna chop down your hedge.
Cool. 1.
And 2, and 3.
Cool. Then reset. I'm gonna remove the obnoxiously big flag. 1, 2, 3.
All right. 1, 2, I guess 3. Go.
1, 2, 3. This is like a chess clock. How did
1.
you have so many flags?
All right. 2, and 3.
What is that? 1 affair.
So it says, when Fairy Garden is played in your yard, you may search through the discard pile for a tacky improvement and place it in your hand.
Nice. So you're gonna take the flag back.
Yeah.
Okay, you cannot use your play turns during the next game.
Lovely.
I'm gonna give you -3, and I'll do 3.
Wait, hold on. I'm going to read this card to them. So this card, this Egg and TP impairment card, says during your turn, if this card is in your yard, you may use an action and discard a card from your hand to play this card in another person's yard.
So she can't use an action this next turn though, because of this card.
Go ahead.
Go.
1, 2, 3.
What's your card?
Yeah, because I have,
Oh,
I have
right,
too many. Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, I'm going to discard and give that right back to you. That was 1. And
You must use a card and discard from your hand.
during your turn, if this card is in your yard, you may use an action and discard a card from your hand.
So if you use an action first.
No,
It's not
I
gonna
think
change
this is using your action. You may use an action and discard a card from your hand to play this card in another yard.
Okay,
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I think that was right.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't understand it at first. No.
Well, does that make sense
Yeah,
to
yeah,
you?
yeah.
Okay.
I'll give you a few
I just wanted
seconds.
to we're on the
Yeah,
same page.
Yeah, we're on the same page.
Okay.
Good. I'll let you get ahead again. And then...
Okay, go ahead. And I'll do that. So that was 1, 2, and 3. And this says, again, when this card is played, refresh the community draw pile. So these go bye-bye.
Nice.
Oh,
Cool. I will take this 1. I will take this 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Cool. And then I will discard this card to take this 3. My favorite card.
All right. Now I'm going to take this and play it right away. So that's 2. And I will switch things up
Ooh.
and play this identity theft card. I'm gonna stop this. This identity theft card says trade hands with any neighbor.
Dang. Okay. She took all the flag cards. That...
Let's check out what he had here.
Ooh, nothing good.
All right, reset, go.
Okay, well, I will do 1, and I will poop in your yard, and then 3.
So you did all 3?
Yep. You ruined my whole plan with that.
All right. So that my
But I don't know if my plan lines up with your plan necessarily. So now Sydney only needs 1 card left on her plot, and then it's game over, and we have to do whatever we have left.
So it's my turn, right?
Yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and do that and end the game.
Dang. Okay, now I think Sydney destroyed me. So fair game, fair game. I had no flags. I didn't get a single flag this entire game while you got...
Which is crazy because the other games that we've played, we've barely seen any flags. And
flags.
oh my gosh.
Wisconsin accent.
So it's +1 for every flag. And okay, so what does +1 for having political signage in your yard? Is this flag, it's patriotic. Should we look through this?
I think there's probably.
signage?
I think there was a specific
Have you seen
card.
them?
Yeah, I think.
I'm gonna do a double checky. All right, you can add up your points.
So I got 3 points because these cancel out. Oh wait, I got 0 points because I got 3 points and there's the -3. I got a great 0 points. How do you keep getting
13,
that cards?
14, 15. 15 to 0.
Woo! Say hi to Winnie. I'm holding her.
This is why she scratches you.
She loves me. She does love me.
There goes your mic.
Oh no! Oh no! Okay, we should probably redo that. Hey y'all, welcome to our ASMR outro. Thank you again for joining us for another episode of Behind the Beasts, and thank you for Sydney for having me over here and playing some board games. We'll see you next episode.
Thanks for having me. Now we're gonna go eat some pizza.
Let's do it.
At Ian's. Or should we not say that?
And to finish things off, we're going to do some rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
Yes.
Let's do it. What is your favorite Marine Corps saying?
Perception is reality.
Love that. If you could choose a Beast Games challenge inspired by your Marine Corps training, what would it be?
The fastest person to get out a stripped screw.
What is that?
Like on the aircraft, getting out a stripped screw.
Oh, nice. Okay, cool. What is one trait from your kids that you wish you had more of?
Just not caring what anybody thinks about anything that I'm doing.
Nice. What is the most difficult routine as being part of the Marine Corps?
PFTs and CFTs.
What is that?
Are fitness tests.
Okay, perfect. And then how will you look back on your Beast Games experience?
Positive and very grateful, no matter what.
Perfect. Well, thank you so much for joining us today and for joining us for another episode of Behind the Beasts.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for watching another episode of Behind the Beasts. It genuinely means the world to me. Now, for those who do not know, we are also doing a fundraiser across the entirety of the series for Major Connections. It is a foundation created by Gloria, one of the other contestants on the show, and its purpose is to provide resources as well as a sense of community for those with disabilities, both kids and adults, in rural communities. Now, oftentimes major cities, they have the funds to be able to provide these resources, but smaller cities do not, and that is what Major Connections aims to solve. If you want to learn more about Major Connections, check out the link in the description. If you have the financial means to do so, please donate to the cause. And if you don't at this moment, that's okay. Please share it with your friends and family. But for now, thank you for taking the time to watch Behind the Beasts, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.